Yo, Mad Attackers, today's question of the day comes in from Corne, and he says, what is your opinion on tattoos, piercings, dreadlocks? Because a lot of people don't get it. Yo, this is such a good question. I'm going to answer it in two ways. One, I'm going to answer it directly because you want to know my opinion. And then second, I'm going to kind of give some other thoughts around it. So to answer you directly, whether you want dreadlocks, whether you want to shave your head bald, whether you want to shave the wood, I don't know, French fry into the side of your head, whether you want to get your nose pierced, the middle of your forehead, whether you want to get a tattoo of a lobster kissing a piece of pasta, I actually don't give a shit. It's your body, it's your life, and you need to do whatever you want to do with it. My big thing is just don't be an asshole. Like, just don't be a dick to people. That's my big thing. Do whatever you like, follow your passions, do the shit that you love, just don't be a dick to someone. There's no reason to be rude or offensive to anyone. That's my biggest qualm. I don't care if you want to get a tattoo anywhere or of whatever. So to answer you, that's my opinion. I have got absolutely nothing against it. I think that if you want to get it, you must get it. My biggest qualm is when people are unjustifiably assholes. That just makes no sense to me. That's my biggest qualm. So something like your haircut or the piercings or the tattoos you get, I actually don't give a shit at all. I think to add on to this, I mean, personally, I've got family who have got tattoos, and they're going to be playing up on the screen currently. A number of family members, and they got it at different times, and it's got meaning to them for specific reasons, and that's great. Like, I've got nothing against that. If you want to get dreadlocks as a form of self-expression, who am I to stand in your way and to stop you with that? And ultimately, this is also a very important point when it comes to me thinking about any one of those people whose tattoos you just saw, who I'm related to, and who are my loved ones. At the end of the day, when they are on their deathbeds, I mean, I don't know what the future is going to be. I mean, I might die before them, but when they're on their deathbed, when I think about them dying, I don't give a shit what their hair looks like, what piercings they have, or the tattoos they have. I care about the relationships I had with them. So all of that is very like, when I look at it on the macro, when I look at it on the big, I don't give a shit about what they have like on their skin or what their hair looks like. It's the relationships I had with them, the meaning, the love, the experiences I had with them, and so that's the way I approach stuff like this. If you want to get a tattoo, then get a tattoo. The important point is this: one, are you getting the tattoo? Are you shaving your head? Are you getting dreadlocks? Are you getting the piercings for you because it's important to you as a form of self-expression for you? Or are you getting those things because you think it is going to impress some girl that you're trying to bang, or some guy that you're trying to impress, or a group of friends that you want to be included into? Are you doing it for yourself, or are you doing it for people who might not actually give a shit about you? That's the question you need to ask. Because if you want to do it for self-expression, or it has deep sentimental value to you, then do it. No, nobody should stand in your way, but if you're doing it to impress somebody else, your shit is fucked up and you need to consider it again. The other thing is, like, depending on your age, like, are you willing to do it when you know that your parents are going to be adverse to it and cause that strife, or are you willing to just wait a couple of years till you are independent and out of your parents' house and you can do whatever you'd like to? I think it comes down to two main things. Why are you doing it? Is it for you? And then the second thing is just to not look at it on a micro level. I don't care what the people I love or care about do, as long as they're doing it for themselves and it makes them happy. Because at the end of the day, when they're dying, at the end of the day, when I'm dying, none of that shit matters. And the only thing, if you actually think about it, if you actually think about someone you care about who has a tattoo or has dreadlocks, who has a piercing, if you think about them dying, if you think about them no longer going to be existing on this planet, that shit does not matter. So I hope that answers it. It's a great question. Of course, everybody's circumstances are different. I just think that if you've got those core things, that you're doing it for the right reasons and you're putting things into the macro perspective, that it doesn't really matter. Then you're doing it for the correct reasons. So I hope that answers it. Thank you for a difficult question. It was a great one. And then if any of you Mad Attackers have any questions at all, please comment them down below. Or even if you have some thoughts about this, comment it down below. Remember, I'm choosing one of these questions to answer every single day.